What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. As you guys can see, we have some boxes here, and I'm sure you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail, but today we're finally getting rid of this ugly gray grill on my A4 here. So obviously we're gonna go for a honeycomb grill. I also went ahead and got the fog light grills as well, because you can't do one, you have to do all of them. So that's what this box is here. And then I will also be moving my license plate over to the side here. So definitely a few cool things for the A4 today. It's definitely going to take it to the absolute next level. And if you have an A4 or A3 or pretty much any B8 Audi, this is an absolute necessity for you. And it's quite cheap. The grill itself, I think, was 160 bucks, and the fog light grills were like another 40, 50. So 200 bucks, and it's really going to completely transform the whole front end of this car. Let's go ahead and get on with the install. So originally I wasn't going to do a very thorough install kind of how-to with this, because my first video that I actually uploaded to YouTube ever was a grill install on a B8 A4, but that video wasn't of the best quality, so I think I'm going to show you guys how to do it today. It's very simple. 4 screws along the top of the grill under the hood, then there's 2 more, and then there's 2 like big bolts on each side and a couple down below, and it comes off pretty easily. And then the grill, pretty self-explanatory, but I'll show you guys as we go along. First order of business, let's get these guys out of the packages, see how they look. The quality on these grills tends to vary a bunch. They look like pretty decent products online, so let's have a look at them. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. So I can tell you guys right off the bat, this is gonna get removed. I'm not keeping this on here. I hate the way these look on here, and this is for a Euro plate. Second thing, this just looks like a cover, basically to protect this area in here. So this will get removed as well. All in all, looks pretty good so far. Oh yeah, these puppies look beautiful. The 2 of these will match up so beautifully, and I think it'll be awesome. Went ahead and got the emblem fitted up. Looks pretty cool. I'm not positive how I feel about the black against the silver. We'll see how it looks though. I could always end up getting a silver one. I don't know if I will be able to take that one off of there. Probably not. They also included these RS4 badges, which I'm not going to put on here because, well, this isn't an RS4. So I don't know, not for me. Maybe you guys will like it. Okay, so for starters, you're going to want to take this plastic cover off here. So it's just these 4 bolts, this one, this one, this one, and this guy here. I believe they're like Torx T30s or 25s, one of those. Okay, once you get those 4 screws out and you pop the tray out, you got 2 more up top here. So you have this one right here, and same thing on this side, this guy. Pop those 2 out, and then we're heading under the car. Alright, once you get the car up in the air, there's I believe 5 screws underneath that you have to remove, and then you gotta take the wheels and get behind the splash guard and do 2 more under there. So for now, underneath the car here, this is what we're looking at. Right in the middle here, we got 1, we got 2 on the side here, 3 right here, and then there's 1 all the way at the end. Looks like it's missing on my car, but there should be another one right here on each side. Pull all those out, and we got to get behind the splash guard. Alright, once you got your wheels off, these yellow calipers looking crispy. Anyways, once you have your wheels off, you're going to have 1 screw right here, 1 screw right here, a couple of clips here, and 1 more screw right here. You really don't need to take this whole inner splash guard out. You really just need to open up this section so that you can get in behind the bumper here and pull 2 screws out. So yeah, I'm gonna do that same thing on the other side, and I'll show you the 2 screws once we get that off. Alright, we've made it in. So really, it's just those 3 screws and 1 of those clips, just enough to get this back. Once you're in, the 2 screws you need to remove. The first one is that guy right there on the silver plate. Big one right in the middle, and then this guy right over here. Both of which are 10 mils. Pull both out, and this side is ready to go. Repeat that same process on the other side, and then the bumper is literally just gonna kind of come right out. So a couple more things I forgot to mention. You have to disconnect your fog lights on each side. It's actually easier just to twist the whole bulb out instead of trying to mess around and unplug this thing, because these clips are always a pain in the butt. So honestly, just like a half turn and this bolt pops, or this bulb pops right out. Same thing on the other side. And then this little, I don't know what it is, some sort of sensor. It's just connected to the back of the grill with 3, I think they're like Torx 15 screws. and then bumper comes right off. So now let's get this grill off, get the new one on, and we'll start throwing her back on. All right, so the grill is super easy to get off. First things first, we're just gonna have to pop this little styrofoam piece out of here. I don't think it's screwed in at all, it just kind of pops out, but we'll pop that out, and then there's 3 screws on each side. So this guy, this guy, this guy, and then same thing along this side, and the rest of it is clipped in.
Now we're basically just gonna slide the new one in the same exact way the old one came out. Just drop it in, make sure all the clips are in, and then we'll put those 6 screws back in, and the middle one's good to go. The fog light vents are even easier.
And voila, just like that, our grill is on. And to pop these fog light vents out, all you have to do is pull these tabs back. All 4 of them. Might not be able to do with one hand, but yeah, these are just held in by tabs. So pull those 4 tabs back, that should pop out that way, and then put the new one in. Alright, and just like that, we have a beautiful front end now for the Audi A4. Just a super easy install, and it just makes this car look so much better.
I know nowadays these grills are really hard to come by, so very fortunate I found a good one. Fitment is like perfect. It fits right into place beautifully, and same thing with the fog light grill. So I'll have both of those linked in the description box below. I don't know how long those links will last. Typically they tend to go bad after a little while, but I will have them both linked down in the description box below.
Now, this is a crucial step that I don't want to miss. It's up to you guys what you want to do, but I'm going to paint this crash bar black. It tends to show through way too much with this grill when it's silver, and it just, in my opinion, doesn't look well. So I'm going to take a couple minutes, paint it black, and then I'm going to get the grill back on the car. If you guys are Audi people, which I'm assuming you are, and you haven't seen my series where I'm building my wide body Audi S5, certainly go check it out. This is the SR66 wide body kit for the Audi A5, S5, RS5. This is how the car sits right now. By the time this video drops, the car will be probably much closer to done. I'll have the fenders done and I'll have the side skirts done, but this kit is absolutely ridiculous, guys. If you haven't seen the install videos already, I highly suggest you go check them out. This thing is absolutely nuts. I will have that linked right up top here, and go check them out. Super, super awesome build. All right, now that our paint's dry, let's get it all buttoned up. Basically, same way everything came off, so do it. One more thing I do want to point out before I button this all the way up is this little sensor back here. There's not really anywhere to screw it on, so I just took one of the screws that held it into the previous grill and just screwed it into one of the holes here. There's 2 holes, but they don't line up at all, so I just stuck one of them in. I think it'll be plenty to hold it in place. Now, since I'm going to use that to mount my license plate over here, all you got to do is stick like a little anything to pry this open. Pull out this cap. This cap also comes right out. You just need to kind of feed it out like so. Kind of broke it, but whatever. And then you just feed in this little toe hitch here like so. Tighten that down. Then this will go on here with 1 bolt, and yeah, bada bing, bada boom. All right, everybody, here is the finished product. So much better than the stock grills. It really just ties up the front end of this car so much better. Don't know how I feel about that black emblem. It kind of just, I don't know. I feel like a silver one would look a lot better with the silver car. Let me know what you guys think down below, if I should keep the black emblem or go chrome. I'm thinking I'm gonna go chrome just so we have a little more contrast, but all in all, the grill is absolutely beautiful, and the fitment everywhere is perfect. The A4 is finally starting to come along here. This trunk lip looks beautiful. Wheels and calipers, very nice. And finally, we have the front end looking much, much better.
Thinking I'm gonna add a front lip there because front lips on these cars really do them justice, and I think it would look very, very nice. With all that being said, I'm gonna end off today's video right there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found it helpful. If you guys do have an Audi, this is probably one of the #1 things that I would recommend you do. That front honeycomb grille just makes the car look so much better. Like I said earlier, if you guys haven't already, make sure you stay tuned to this build, this Audi S5 behind me. It's gonna be the craziest S5 out there, and you guys really don't want to miss out on that. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please be sure to smash that like button. Have any questions or comments, let me know down in the comment section below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me, guys. Thank you so much. Peace out.